Hey YouTube, welcome back. I've got a purchase video to make today and to show you guys. As you can see, my background a little bit different this time. I've got these uncut sheets. They came from Rock, Carolina a very long time ago. And it was probably a year and a half to 2 years ago that I bought these. So they're still pretty cool. They came off one of those little sheets. If you've ever seen Charizard Authority, I believe it was him who posted the a complete roll where you can just roll it off and essentially, but they ended up making these and it's sort of just like on a normal bag. So I come up with something that was pretty creative to sell them. I ended up getting them when they were relatively cheap, when they sold for it was $10 a piece when he first started it. I ended up buying two just for the heck of it at the time, and now they go for quite a bit more. I think the last time I looked, they were like 60 bucks each or something, but who knows what they are now. I haven't seen them on eBay lately, and who knows what people are willing to pay for them now. But anyways, I decided to make this video for a quick Sunday video to show everyone what I purchased over the past few weeks from different places, my lots and whatnot. These are all the cards that I decided not to sell and that you haven't seen on my sale videos. So whenever I get a big, huge lot in or items in and I go through them, I'll separate them out into what I sell, what I don't sell. So everything you saw was from these lots as well. So all those items that people have been purchasing or saw in my sale video, these are the same cards that came out of those lots. These are just the ones that I decided not to sell. So quick little note for everyone, none of these are for trade or sale. Please do not ask. It's not going to happen. These are for my personal collection, period. They're not, I'm not going to change that. That's just not going to happen. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started right into the mix of things. I was able to obtain this little bad boy. I didn't know what it was at first, but then I noticed what it was. I went on eBay and found it. It is a little bit better promo. This is from like the Lost Link area, Legends and stuff. I also got a Pikachu from the same. These are all mint, by the way. Every card you see here is mint or better. I also got an Arceus movie promo. Has a little M down there. It's a little smaller set. I think it came from a set, but it says M down there, so it might be from one of the movies. I also have a Zapdos. This is the reprint, so this would probably be from their equivalent of like Stormfront or whatever. But this one out of the three that I got was the nicest. It only has one little mark down there, but still a very cool card. Also, I got a, this is a, the VS, it's like a movie, Deoxys movie promo or whatnot, but it came in one of those. Let me move this down a little bit so I can get a little bit better light and a little bit better angle for me so you can see that. It's got the holographic thing to it. Pretty cool. Moving on. I got two of these Pikachus, English. Going on to some other Japanese stuff. I've got an Entei. This is from a movie promo as well, I believe. Actually, no, these are from different things. These are Japanese promos. I also got a Charizard and a Pichu. Very cool. Next up, I'm going to show my level X's that I pulled, or not pulled, but got, that made it into my collection out of those level X lots. These ones all came back very, very mint, and I'm happy that they're going to go straight into my collection. Check that out. So this one's an unlimited version, but it's a Leafeon nonetheless, and I love Leafeon. And then, check it out, first edition Leafeon. Very, very cool. I also got a Sneasel EX, so these are also the EXs now. I think I mixed them up a little bit. I've also got some of the non-holo EXs. Not many of these were made. I know in English there's only a few that were ever non-holo. And so back to the EXs that are holo. There's an unlimited Gengar EX. Deoxys EX. And the funny thing is, I bought these EX lots and level X lots mainly just planning on selling them because the person said, oh, well, they're all used or they are all excellent in condition. So I figured, well, I'll just buy them. They're super cheap, and then I would just resell them, make some money to make some other purchases. But some of the cards came back, and they were really, I mean, look, they're really good condition. So I was very impressed. Decided to just go through all of them. It took me all day, like I said before, and I kept quite a bit, as you can tell. So, starting off my Japanese level X and EX collection off pretty nicely. I even got a Rocket one. Now, a lot of these sets and cards are very hard to find in English, so pretty happy with these. You don't see the older EX sets, from what someone recently explained to me, the Gen 3 sets on eBay very often. They are very hard to come by. So I am happy to be that kind of source to sell those type of sets to other YouTubers and eBayers, if I ever do decide to upload them to eBay. And I got a first edition, another one, and an unlimited of the Mewtwo. This is from, I believe the Sandstorm or Ruby and Sapphire set. I believe it's Ruby and Sapphire, but yeah. And then you got the Deoxys. Look at that. It's a very weird symbol that they use. Look at that. Looks like a guy with headphones on. Yeah. Anyways, we got a Rayquaza first edition, Chansey, unlimited. Look at that guy. That's awesome. First edition. And it's pretty funny. Look at that. It looks like the actual black and white set, but it's not because it's colored. It has black and blue on it, which is pretty interesting. But apparently, what this my friend explained to me is after Gen 3 they stopped using symbols and started using letters, the DP and PT and L. So that user's Wake Run Collapse. Sorry, we got Dragonite. That's epic right there. And then I also got a little stadium card, the Pichu and Pikachu. This, I would say, is probably near mint condition. You can see a little bit of edge wear, a little bit of edge wear on the top. But I wanted to keep it mainly because I like this card a lot. I've been wanting to get it. Hopefully I'll get one in mint someday. But yeah, but you can see that's how much I essentially got out of those lots that were in, I would say, mint or very, very close to being mint, or potentially some of them being gem mint. So I was very, very pleased. But that is not the only thing that I purchased. And wow, the sun is coming out and it is going about to glare up my stuff, so I'm going to close my window a little bit. That way you guys don't get blinded. I think you can see a little bit, right? I apologize, guys. Alrighty, moving on to some cooler, very cool cards. So first up, I got another player promo. I would like to collect the player set. I know there's going to be a few cards that I will probably never be able to afford, but that is okay with me. But I would like to be able to collect the lower level player cards. I'm trying to organize these out real quick in by rarity. So we've got the Palkia and Dialga right there. Very, very nice player promos. These are all gem mint, I would have to say. The person who had this lot really knew how to take care of their player cards. So I got two different Jirachis. Moving on to a little bit rare, a little bit more sought after. We've got the two different Celebes. Very, very nice cards. Next up, a little bit newer one, I would say, but still very, very sought after one now that people are noticing what it is. This is a Mew, or no-name Mew player promo. You can see a little line similar to how Chansey and the Birthday Pikachu do. I'm not sure exactly what they call it in Japan, but it is still a very epic card. And then we're going on to a Mew EX player promo. Check that out. That one usually sells for like $50, $60 on eBay now. So pretty cool. And then the last but not least, Lugia EX. I put this as last not because it was probably the rarest like the Mew EX, but mainly because it just looks so amazing. Very, very cool. Alrighty. Moving on. We're going on to some other stuff. These are my gold stars that I picked up. The ones that made the cut. Got an unlimited Celebi gold star. Mint. Got a Regirock gold star. I picked all these up for $15 each. These ones at least, not the other ones, but bam. Gyarados, first edition. Kyogre, first edition as well. Then moving on to the more rare gold stars, we got a Torchic gold star. This one actually sells for a lot of money in Japan and in English. I'm not really sure why. I'm guessing it's because it's an older set from the Rocket Returns. I'm not sure what they called it in Japan. I'm not too familiar with those set names. And then obviously a Pikachu gold star mint condition. So getting one of these in mint condition is very, very difficult. The gift sets were not very kind on the backs of those cards. Next up, I got something for an absolute steal, a Grand Party. I ended up paying it was like $25 for it, which is absolutely insane since the last time I've seen it on eBay sold for $85 and then $125. And then some graded ones sell for, they range in price. But still a very, very cool card. I've wanted that a long time ago, but I just couldn't justify getting that type of card yet. Next up, I got myself another Sunset Mew. This one is in mint condition, as you can tell. Very, very cool. And moving on to my last cards, I got some crystals. You got an unlimited Golem. This one would be in near mint condition, sadly, but it is an unlimited edition. And the unlimited ones, in my mind, in my personal opinion, are a lot harder and should be rarer. They are rarer, but than the first edition, mainly because they came out after the others and not in a high quantity. So, moving on, we got a Kabutops. Now this one is in mint condition. Very, very good condition, Kabutops, and it's unlimited as well. So, very, very cool. I've already completed my first edition crystal set, and now I'm working on my unlimited one. Moving on, probably the second or third rarest crystal. We've got a Crobat crystal. And yes, guys, this is gem mint, I would have to say. The person who had this card took very good care of it. I'm not sure that it will get anything less than a 10. It potentially might, mainly because of the alignment, but it's always a toss-up. But even still, it is very hard to get one of those cards in that good of a condition. And in my personal opinion, the rarest of all crystals, and no, it is not the Charizard, it is the Celebi. And this is an unlimited one. And it is very, very good condition. Same condition as the other one, as you can see. A very, very epic card, I would have to say. Oops, my bad. I was looking at it. Yeah. So, very, very cool. I'm not sure why these ones sell for more than the Charizard. Probably because it looks a little bit better. From what I can find, the ratios were all the same, but for some reason this one tends to sell a lot higher than the actual Charizard. Who knows, maybe all the good collectors already have the Charizard. They just never thought about getting the Celebi until now, so it jumped up the price. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys. That from all of the items that I purchased from Japan, that's all that I ended up keeping, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time, and be sure to comment below, and yeah, let me know what you think.